Welcome to Joe G Cards. Right, in this video, we have two PSA cards. Right, now, after looking over these cards, as I selected these cards for my video of favourite cards, favourite graded cards, right? Someone asked me a question, what are my favourite graded cards? Now, I looked at these two cards. Now, for some reason, when I was making that video, like I said, I scrapped it, re-recorded it again, because this is for another video. We got an EX Mint 6, yeah, and an EX Mint 6. So apparently these cards are the same grade, right? Now I want to show you something. Now, this Swift Guy the First Night was out of a played condition. I've owned this card since I was 10, right? I brought this card in 2018, right, for £10, yeah? Now, obviously, this card has drastically gone up in price, yeah? Insane, yes? It's gone up, like, I don't know, 8 times. 8 times the amount of price, yeah? Maybe a bit more, right? Obviously, I don't know the exact price yet. I hadn't looked at the video as I'm making the video, yeah? So I remember seeing a second place around 80, 90 quid. So, obviously, the first place is going to be more, right? So, this EX Mint 6. So, I have had this since the age of 10, right? Now, this card was never used in a sleeve, and as you can see, right, we're going to look over the card, right? The front is pretty decent, right? Front is pretty decent. Now, when we spin over to the back, now, what I want you to look at, yeah, is the dints, right? I'm going to get a pencil, yeah? I found this pencil the other day, right? So, we've got a scratch line here, indent there, yeah? Indent line there, another indent there, got a large indent here, large indent here, large indent here, yeah, large indent here, yeah, large indent here, yeah, we have a scratch here, yeah, 2 little pin dots, we have 2 pin indents, 1 small indent, 1 another indent, 1 indent, right, okay. So you can clearly see that this has bad corner, yeah, lipping. This card has lipping on it. Right, now we'll look down at the bottom, right. Now, just spin it around, right. So there's that present indent, there's one indent, right, like I said, I showed you that, yeah. Right, oh yeah, there's another indent. So there's another indent here, right. There's an indent dot here, right. So, you see the quality of this card, right? Right, the reason why I'm showing you this, yeah, is because, you know, this is PSA, yeah? This is 2 different people who's graded these cards at PSA. Now, this is why you shouldn't take a company's graded, well, now, the thing is, when it's graded professionally, you should believe that the card is graded properly, right? But, is it? Right. Now, do you think that this card is a 6? Right, okay. The argument I have here, right, which I want you guys to comment, is this card a 6 or is that card a 6? Yeah? What grade do you think this should be? What grade do you think that should be? Because I think this is more worthy of a review, not at PSA, with another company, right? I think that I'd rather send this to CGC to say, what would you grade this? Right? There's a review. Send it to them and say, can you get a crossover on this? How much is a crossover? And then send that to them, and then, I don't know, send it express. So then they look at it and go, right, what grade's this? Because my issue with PSA, yeah, is I believe, look, just look at the surface on this card. It's absolutely battered, right? Obviously, bearing in mind, I played with this when I was 10 years old, yeah, with my friend, like, virtually every day, yeah? So you got another indent spot. There's another indent there, yeah? There's massive amounts of indents on this card. I am really surprised that this card is a 6. Because to be fair, like, look, you see this indent here as well, yeah? There's 2 there, 1, 2, right? And then you got this one. We already mentioned that it's got a bad corner as well. So, if the camera decides to focus, I have the tool. I have the tooltip up right now. So hold on. I have the tooltip up for the camera. So what we'll do, we'll take it off auto. There we go. Right, you see there? So we've got it on lock. We've got it on lock right now, right? And also you see, this card is also in a sleeve. Yeah? This card is in a sleeve. You see this? There's a sleeve here. A bit of plastic. There's a piece of plastic inside the case, yeah? Right? Which usually, you don't usually see, do you? Right? Which is a piece of plastic there. Right? And then there's a piece of plastic there. So there's clearly a sleeve between this card and the actual... yeah, I didn't notice that at first. So obviously you have to really look at it, right? So there's you can clearly see that there's some kind of plastic sleeve in it, which is here, right? So this card has clearly got indents in it, right? So let's move on to the next one, right? So we'll pull up the focus bar, yeah, hold on. Focus bar, right, here's the focus bar, right? We just went on the focus bar. So right, now I'm going to show you what's wrong with this card. Right, we're going to look over the card. Right. Oh, is there a dent there? Oh, there's a dent there, right? So there's a dent there, right? I didn't see that one at first. But there is a dent, an indentation there, right? And then when you scroll up, when you scroll up. So I was going to say, when you scroll up, right, there is an indentation under the K. Right, I had it on the video earlier, right? There's an indent. Right, there it is. You see it. It's on the Pokeball. Right there. Yeah? I'm going to point it out for you. Right there on the card, yeah? That's the indentation. Right? So there's an indentation there. And there's an indentation here. Right. So, do you see any more indentations? Right, is that another one? I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, right. So it looks like there's one there. Right, so these may be indents that I missed. Right. So let's just say 1, 2, 3. This one's a bit prominent, right? So let's look at the surface. Right, boom, 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 boom. There's obviously a fingerprint on the card there. There's a fingerprint. Right. Or is that from my, or is that on the case? It might be from the case. I don't know. Wait. So let's just go over that. That might be my hand. Yeah. It looks like to be my hand. Yeah. Right. So we have a look. And right, is there a dent there? So right, it looks like there's a dent here too. Yeah. Right, a dent here. So obviously we've got 2 indents, and then is there any more? Right. I still think this could be higher. I don't know if that's a scratch there, or is that a scratch? Hold on, because I didn't see that before, innit? Like, so I'm just looking at over now. So overly, that might be an indentation. That might be an indentation. There, I can't be too sure. Right, looks a bit odd to me, but you know. Not the pen, is it? Oh, the pen, not the pen. So yeah, all right. So we've got. So let's just say this is a dent. Yeah, we've got a scratch line, got a small indent on the front, so a 2-pin dot. Right. We got the one here, the one at the top, and the one line here. Right. Now this is a 6. Now these 2 cards, one is clearly in worse condition. Right. This one here, yeah. So I'll go this, right. Focus. Up. Here we go. Right. So this card is clearly more in a worse state than this one. Right. Now I think a 6 is a bit harsh on that. That's a bit harsh as a grade. Yeah, I would say maybe a 7. Yeah, I'd say maybe that's a 7. But this, this is questionable. This should be, in my opinion, a bit lower. Because this was a played card. I had this since I was 10 years old. Like, I played with this, like, virtually every day. You know? This used to be, like, my one-trick pony card, right? Because if you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And you play the game. Or if you've ever played the game Yu-Gi-Oh, right? It will show you this card here, if this is the only card in your hand, you can summon this with this card in face-up attack position without offering monsters as tribute. So it's treated as a normal summon. So basically what happens is it goes from a 7-star card down to a 4-star. So you can just go padang and plonk it down and start winning the game, yeah? Because obviously it's got 2,300 attack. Now, when this was in the old game, this was a very good card to have, and obviously it's the secret rare edition one, which comes from, I think, a tin, yeah? I'm not too sure, but yeah. Do you agree? What's your opinion on these cards? Because I could always send that off, right, and just see if it comes back any higher. Just see Budgie increases any higher. Now, considering the surface is nice, yeah? The surface is the worst part about the card, right? But everything else seems to be fine. Where this one has got a bad corner on it, right? So thanks for watching the video, yeah? And, you know, let me know your thoughts on this. Peace.